We bet you've never heard of this island before. The Gambier Islands are one of the most challenging island groups to reach in all of French Polynesia. 4,000 miles away from any continent, the archipelago is beaming with culture and beauty. Join us, Kate, Curtis, Roxy the dog, aboard Sweet Ruka as we explore one of the most remote island groups you've never seen.
Well guys, I'm here on the dock. I just paddled in, and I think I'm just gonna walk over to the end of the dock over there and see if I can see the sunrise. It's supposed to come up around 6:30 or so, and and then we'll head over and we'll get the fresh croissants or bread or whatever they've got going today. So supposedly there's chocolate croissants and regular croissants. So my bread making journey has been a good one, but you know, let's leave it to the experts this time and get the good stuff.
Je travaille YouTube.
Ah, YouTube. Ah, ok.
Quatre, un chocolat.
Un chocolat. Trois croissants.
Et deux
torsades.
Torsades.
1300. Voilà, madame.
Maroui, merci.
Maroui.
À bientôt.
Allez, à bientôt.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bonne journée.
Barimo.
Okay guys, the sun is just coming up. It is blocked by some clouds, so I'm glad I went and got some bread because I got the last chocolate one, but I'm gonna share that one with Curtis. However, I can't wait to make it back to the boat, so I'm gonna give this croissant a try right here on the dock. If having my carbs and watching the sunrise is in paradise, I don't know what is.
French baguettes and croissants are some of the influence of culture that continues to these French territories today. But the influence began in 1834 when French missionaries decided to settle in the island group, constructing over 100 churches, chapels, and more. You can still visit the ruins of an old convent that was built using coral from the reef before modern supplies became available. The majority of people in Gambier speak French as their primary language. Mangaraven is considered an endangered language with fewer than 900 speakers out of a population of 1,500. As far as we know, there is no widely available way to learn Mangaraven, such as in books, which differs from Tahitian and the languages of other large island groups of French Polynesia. The flag of Mangareva is made up of 5 stars that represent the largest and most inhabited islands in Gambier. Mangareva is home to the capital of Rikitea, where the supply ship is docked and the majority of mini-markets can be found. The supply ship only makes its way to Gambier once every 2 weeks, so the locals do a lot of fishing and many have their own gardens to produce their own fresh food. The small town feel shines through, as you will notice many long tables for family and friends to gather for meals and spend time together. Not only is the friendly spirit contagious among the islanders, but among the cruisers as well, as this is one of the more difficult places to reach. 4,000 miles from any continent, supplies are limited, and we must sometimes lean on each other for support or innovation. And Curtis did just that as he dinghied over to give a hand to a unique neighboring vessel.
So today we're headed over to see Peter. He's working on a circumnavigation without using any fossil fuels. So we're going to go over and give him a hand reinserting his drive shaft in his boat. He's got it out. He's been working on his regeneration system. So we'll go check out his boat and give him a hand. Let's go.
Welcome to the first and only sustainable yacht.
Very nice. Peter is getting ready to tie the drive shaft on. He's going to go underwater and he's going to slide it inside right here. You can see this drive shaft is in. There's no drive shaft over here. We've got a bolt and a plug and some different things holding it in there. And we're going to pull that out, slide the drive shaft in. Hopefully no water will come in the boat and we'll be done. So we're going to go ahead and get to work here. Okay, Peter's underwater right now, so we've got to get this the first time. Okay, I am ready. Okay, you're in. And then we're going to wrap them up. Okay, pliers are on. Just FYI, you're aligned and you're actually in the coupler just a little bit, so it looks really good.
Oh, right. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. How did I do it? Or did you do that? Yeah. I got it.
Sweet. And final words.
All right, it was awesome. Peter's ready to go again, and we're excited to get on the road and go sailing.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you further down the road.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. The slower we go, the better it is.
Yeah.
You know?
And for those of you at home that want to learn a little bit more about Peter's mission of fossil-free sailing around the world, where can we go?
www.fossilfreearoundtheworld.org.
All right, we'll see you there.
After getting Peter's drive shaft back together, Curtis and I left with him to do a short tour of a black pearl farm, which is the biggest industry in the Gambier Islands. The pearl farms sit on stilts just above the water in the shallow reefs of French Polynesia. There are many floats nearby the main structure, but also scattered in deeper water inside the barrier reef. The nets are made with plastic and nylon string and dangle into the water about 2 meters below the surface, which are connected to plastic buoys to keep them afloat. They stay below for around 18 months, where the pearls are then carefully extracted from the oysters. The pearl begins its life by introducing an irritant to the oyster. The oyster then creates a fluid to surround the irritant as a defense mechanism, and after 6 months to 4 years, a hard pearl is formed. Black pearls are much more rare due to the very specific conditions they need to grow. A black-lipped oyster will grow only 1 pearl at a time, so harvesting the oysters and timing is a very tricky business. The price and description of the pearl is based off of its size, luster, surface quality, and hue. The larger and smoother and rounder they are, the more valuable they are. The muscle of the oysters are saved and sent to Tahiti, where they are then sold to tourists. We gave the mussel a try, and it was actually quite tasty.
Reef? Yeah.
Cheers. Manuya. Manuya. Cheers.
Cheers.
Astroya.
It's good.
Très bon. Très bon.
Mm-hmm.
After our tour, we headed back to shore to check out some pearls and jewelry. On Mangareva Island, there are also a few other pearl shops that sell loose pearls as well as beautiful designs. I was lucky enough to pick out a piece for my mom for Mother's Day, and Curtis treated me to a necklace to celebrate 12 years together. It really was like taking a step back in time when we saw two tall ships show up in the anchorage. The first of which was a university research vessel from the United States that stays primarily based in Tahiti. They have recently been studying tuna fish in the Pacific. The other is a Dutch cruise ship built in 1911 with paying voyager crew from various countries. The working crew kept the boat open for any visitors to explore during their short 2-day stay at the concrete dock. We are still in awe of these large tall ships navigating through the narrow channel of the reef. News spread quick across the anchorage that a local offshore fisherman had caught a large marlin and was selling fresh fillets directly from the pier. We headed in to purchase some fish before our next big passage coming up.
I asked you. What do you got there, Curtis?
These are gonna make some excellent marlin steaks.
Oh yeah. Marui!
So the fishermen here just caught a giant marlin, and they're divvying up and selling off the pieces. So we went in there and we got these gorgeous marlin steaks. We're gonna cut part of it up. We're gonna eat some tonight, and then some we're gonna freeze away because this is a lot of meat. There's no way we can eat this all at once. So I've got to get to work.
Oh, look at Roxy. Oh, Roxy, you want some fish? Roxy wants some fish.
Sorry, Roxy, we're waiting for Kate.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes the best way to see an island is to get a bird's eye view from the tallest peak. We made our way up the very steep and pine needle-filled trek to the tippy top of Mount Duff, where we could see every side of the island and the barrier reef that protects the pearl farms and residents of Gambier. It is often the places you've never heard of that sometimes have the most to offer. The Gambier Islands are some of the best kept secrets of French Polynesia and the Pacific Ocean. Mangareva and the Gambier Islands are surely a destination to move up on your bucket list. But while the scenery is something to marvel, it's the spirit of the people that is often most enjoyed. If you don't want to miss out on early video viewings and other goodies, check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/Ruka. A special thanks to our current Patreon crew who make these videos possible. If you're enjoying our channel, please like and share our content, as this is the easiest way to support us. And as always, don't forget to click subscribe and come along for the ride. See you next time!